All right. So we should be writing our questions. 30 seconds left. Okay, so you guys have your 2 questions right there. Okay, so what's the little one? You can find right there. Yeah. Yeah, right there in the middle, same thing. Saying different words for the same thing, right? What's a Y? Think about the jacket. What does it say in this Okay, eyes up here in 3, 2, 1. Bringing it back in. Glacia. Waiting on one person. One person. All right. What we are now going to be doing is you guys have a chance to write down and think about some questions in the text. Okay? And now you're going to share with the partner next to you your literal and your interpretive question. Okay, hold on. Not yet, Brandon. Okay, so you're going to share your 2 questions with your partner, and then your partner will share their 2 questions. And then you guys can see if you agree if those are right. Literal and interpretive.
We're still listening right now.
Okay? So Brandon G, what are we sharing with our partner? What are we going to share with our partner? Okay, and what 2 types of questions are those? Okay, what did I say right here? Which are? Perfect. Do that again, okay? They're right. All right. So after we share, also I'm going to call on 3 people to share out whole group. So make sure you know what your partner said, because I'm going to ask you what your partner's questions were. Okay? All right. So when we share with our partner, we're going to face them or we're going to look them in the eye. Go ahead and start. First partner, share with your 2 questions. Okay? It's a boy. Is that your plural? Can you find the answer right there? Yes. What are your questions? Great question. Is that your question? Got it? Help them out. Can you find that right? Yeah. Now share your literal. David, what's your literal question? Right there. But that's your interpretive. What's the literal one? The one that can be answered. Sorry.
Not sharing your questions. You're not writing them down. You're not writing them down.
Angel, okay. Do you have your literal and interpretive? Are you going first?
He's writing. I'll write it right.
So one of you needs to share. Who's going to share first? Brian, you share first.
So what was one you said that Brandon said?
Yeah, what's your literal question that can be answered right there in the text?
No.
Let's look at her.
What color goldfish?
Yeah.
That's what we're trying to try that again.
Ladies, are you done? Okay. Should be wrapping up our combos in 3, 2, 1. Okay. All right. So I would be calling on people to share what their partner's questions were. So first person. Cassandra,
So it's really easy
What?
to find the answer. Like in the text.
what was Cindy's, and guys listen up to see if your questions are the same because you can be adding to your questions or changing your questions. Okay. Waiting till we're all ready to listen to Cassandra. Thank you.
Look what
David.
this bros got my D.
Thank you, Brandon. Waiting on a few boys in the back. Still waiting? Waiting for people to put down their pencils because we just need our listening ears. Okay, Cassandra, what were Cindy's 2 questions?
She said, what was on the window?
And that was her what question? Literal. And what was her interpretive?
How did she want, why did she want a new jacket?
Okay. And Cindy, can you explain to us why is that question interpretive? Why does she want a new jacket?
Oh, because it says in the text.
Can you find that answer in the text? Do we know yet why she wants a new jacket?
No.
No, right? So that's a bigger question we're going to have to find out, so that's interpretive. Thank you, ladies, for sharing, Miss Harrison. Cassandra gets a point. All right, 2 more pairs. Angel, what did David say were his literal and interpretive questions?
David said, why did he wear clothes? And then he said, what color was the coat? And then he said, was the coat rubber?
Okay, so what color was the coat? We can point to it and say right here it's black. So that's good literal. Awesome job. And then why was he wearing that coat? Excuse me. We have 1 more pair to get to, and people are still talking. We are over time, but we're staying here until we finish with this 1 pair. Way on the left side of the room.
Time to go.
1 more pair. Angel. Here we go. Simri's not here. Maria. What did Carlos say were his 2 questions? The literal and interpretive. What were Carlos's 2 questions? What were Carlos's 2 questions that he came up with for this? Who did you share with? Okay. We're going to move on real fast. David already did your pair. Delisha, what were Tamarion's 2 questions? Okay, so what are your 2 questions? What are your 2 questions? Yeah. What kind of coat does she have? Perfect. Okay. And then what's an interpretive question you can ask about this? What do you want to find more about that we don't know yet? Why did Okay, Tamara? Why does she put the jacket on? Maybe why is this jacket so important to her?
Yeah.
Okay.
She had it for 2 years.
So, those of you, just a reminder of how important it is to listen to each other when we do a pair share, because you guys can learn a lot more and think of a lot more questions when you use another person's examples and ideas as well. Okay? So we're going to continue to work on these throughout the rest of the week. I need you guys to put all your papers in your folder, and I will dismiss you when you are seated silently.